Majestic Mayhem. I'm Death Dealer.
I'm Pink Pickles.
I like that. She's like, you weren't smiling like that a second ago. I wasn't. I smiled for you.
I
That
know that's
was
why it was just such a it
that salesman smile, right? That car salesman smile.
was perfect.
Oh, goodness gracious. So, everybody, how was your weekend, Pink?
Okay, so much has been going on, but of course I can't think of everything. But we did a LAN party this weekend, which I have never participated in a LAN party ever. So I'm just trying to pull the chat up here. That's why I keep looking around. We had there were five of us, and we had all of our Xboxes on the table with our old TVs all linked together. So we were like, like pre-internet days or early internet days that we had our little LAN party. So we played this game. I don't even know what it was called. We were like bank robbers. We had to go. There was like these rooms with money. So like one way to get the money from the train. The other one was like down in the subway. You have to get the money, but the cops, like, you have to get killed by the cops. So you have to steal the money, then you have to go to the getaway car. So it was hilarious because I had over $1 million and I'm in the back of the getaway van, but the cop is right at the van. Fred got killed, Perry got killed, and I thought Frank was too because the cop is right there. So I hit the button to split the money with the getaway driver so we would leave immediately. Frank was just about to get in the van, and they totally left him in the dust, and he got killed. It was great. But he didn't know I left. He just thought like he missed it. He thought the counter was down. So I waited till the round was over, and then I'd let him know. I was like, "No, I'm sorry. That was me. I screwed you over, man." Was,
Listen, it's not about who's the
yeah,
quickest, it's about who gets there first.
yeah. He
You're
took too
on
long
your
to
own.
get in the van.
You're
I
on your
wasn't
own.
going down.
Listen, if we were actually doing something like that, I, for one, would probably be grateful that at least somebody got away with some money.
Yeah.
So that way,
Ah,
when I get out, I
so
expect
even when
some of
I
that
split
money.
it, I still got over $600,000. It was
Oh, yeah.
still,
Yeah, you have my
yeah.
permission to leave me
Hell
if
yeah.
you're worried about getting caught.
Oh, that was a lot of fun though. So we were just playing all these games. And then I didn't get a chance because we were LAN partying, so I didn't get a chance to watch it. But Friday, the like biggest alien documentary ever came out. The Age of Disclosure. It's on Amazon. It's I got the little blurb about it. It was where the heck does it say? What basically like if you're super into alien stuff, like there's nothing groundbreaking about this,
Hmm.
but it's got 34 current and former US government, military, and intelligence officials. And that's kind of what's huge about it is that it has these government officials who are talking about UFOs and aliens and yeah. So I totally have to watch this. Like I'm intrigued. I want to know what it is they're going to say. I want to know why the aliens won't come talk to me. Like I'm.
I think I know why they don't want to talk to the planet for the most part. I
Why?
don't want to talk to most of the people on the planet. I mean,
Oh.
have you met some of those people? They're crazy.
Good point. They're just watching, like, yeah, no, we don't want to go down there.
Yeah, yeah. It's like we're that bad section of town that you roll your windows up and lock the doors when you
Yeah.
drive by. They're like, no, not today. Thank you.
No, we'll go do a drive by Mars. We'll come back to Earth another day.
We'll check back later. We'll see how you
Yeah,
guys are doing later. I mean, you guys are still fighting over what now?
yeah. So I will be watching that. So I'm pumped though. I'm just curious to see what this is gonna be. Yeah.
Nice.
And then I have like a million news articles tonight because I don't know what's been going on, but the past 2 weeks, everyone's been going just crazy and it's amazing. I have some
Yeah.
really funny ones that I saw these and I was like, This is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. Some weeks I feel like nothing fun happened, right?
Mhm.
It's just like normal news stuff that no one cares about. This week though, it was just article after article after article and I'm like, "Yes." I'm really hoping that I train the algorithm like that's what I want to see. I don't want to see the real news. I want to see the good news.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I'm working real hard on my algorithms for different things, and there's been a few times where I've come across some things, and I'm like, I think I might have done something wrong. I may need to go back a little bit and redo something because I've ended up on some weird sides of the internet. I'm not even gonna lie, but it's not that hard to end up on the weird side of the internet.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not. I'm grateful at least it's not that those romance novels with monsters anymore. Those were weird. Those make me uncomfortable for a few reasons.
So I'll watch like a million of the beaver dam unclogging videos, culvert unclogging videos, and it still like will barely recommend them to me. I watch one video of some lady doing her hair and now it thinks I want to watch 1,000 hair videos. No, I don't. I wanted to watch this one specific lady's video, right? Then I keep getting and I can't figure out what I've ever interacted with.
Mhm.
I get a lot of hot dogs recommended to me. Hot dog memes, like hot dog AI stuff, real photos of hot dogs, just an insane amount of hot dog content. Um,
Hmm.
I mean, hot dogs are
That's
delicious. It's fine, but I'm not even like a huge hot dog person. I can't tell you the last time I've had one. Like, I don't understand. I
That is
don't
strange.
know.
That I have to say, it's a bit on the funny side. I can understand why
Yeah.
you'd be perplexed on that one. I would be perplexed about that too. I probably would, yeah.
And it far and away, that's the most. I don't know why else I'm coughing. That is the most content I get recommended to me, far and away. I don't understand. I don't interact with hot dog content, but I'm getting it.
I came across a video and it was a guy who he was questioning if he looked like a serial killer or not. Somebody he had gotten his hair cut and he was doing something and he said some woman said to him, made the comment to him, they looked like a serial killer, and he was like, I'm just curious because he's like, I was feeling pretty good, you know, he's like, until that, so now I'm wondering, like, do I just, like, what about me comes off as, you know, serial killer like? And I watched that video. It was funny, guys, nice. Um, why did I end up on serial killer slides? Mm, I don't. I ended up with a couple of guys who were like actually dragging things through the woods and like talking about places to hide things and you know how not to be suspicious if you. And I'm like, how the hell did I end up here? I mean,
The algorithm's like, oh, you like serial killers? Let me show you more serial killers.
I already know how to do all this stuff. I don't need someone showing me. God,
I don't want any evidence on my computer.
come on, get it together.
I, for one, cannot wait till people stop buying serial killer glasses. Why is that a fashion trend? Like, you have to know the style that I'm talking about.
I'm curious
Like,
about why they're trying to look like Dahmer and Bundy all of a sudden. What is with
yeah,
Dahmer and Bundy? Like, I get that they're some of the more attractive serial killers that have been caught and whatnot, but like, they're not that good looking.
yeah.
I don't understand the obsession, and quite frankly, anyone who's kind of entertained by them is kind of what's wrong with who hurt you?
And they're still
When
serial
did your
killers,
parents go
so
wrong?
even if they were super hot, like, don't you lose points in the hotness scale when you find out that you're a literal serial killer?
I mean,
Like,
I feel like you should lose points by being a criminal, but like we've
yeah,
made people famous with their mugshot, so
true.
I'm
And
so confused.
how many people in jail for life like get fiancés? They're getting all of the mail in the world. That's a good point.
It's
They get
so
all
weird.
everyone wants to date them. Like, I don't know what's wrong with those people.
I've read memes that are like, oh, it's because he makes plans, executes, and cleans up after himself. And I'm like, my God, your bar is so low.
Okay,
Take
that's
it
that's kind of
past
hilarious
hell.
though.
Like, what is below hell at this point that your bar is that low? You're like, he makes plans and he executes them and he cleans up after himself.
That's actually kind of funny though.
It's hysterical and it's sad. It's probably true.
Oh.
Like, what is wrong with you guys? What kind of guys do you know? Oh my gosh.
Dreadpool said, "Ironic they would choose a serial killer and women choose a bear over a man."
I mean, weirdos. They got daddy issues. I'm willing to
Yeah,
bet daddy issues are right
and
in
then
there.
and then some. That is, yeah.
No other way around.
Okay, so now, like, my phone's in front of me.
Okay.
We're on the internet.
Yes.
What kind of videos are we all getting recommended tomorrow? Like, you know that it's listening. Like, oh yay, let me get the algorithm ready.
I'm probably getting more serial killer video.
I'm waiting. Am I gonna get serial killers eating hot dogs? That
I'm gonna get hot dog videos.
yeah.
Like, why?
But
What
yeah, you
is
have to let me know
wrong?
if all of a sudden you have random hot dog memes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's too funny. That is way too funny.
So at work this week, we were trying to plan out what we're doing for our holiday party. So, um, I'm the manager, so I'm like, "Hey, what do you guys want to do? You know, we'll take a vote." Last year we went to the Chinese buffet, but the buffet shut down, so that's not an option.
Mhm.
So the choices we had were to go to K-pop, which I've never been there. That's a Korea barbecue place. Go to K-pop, go to um, Texas Roadhouse,
Mhm.
or stay in our building and order like pizza, subs, something like that. They're
Mhm.
all lame, and they actually voted that we should sit in the building that we're in every freaking day and order pizza. I could sit in my building and order pizza every day of the week. This is stupid. I told them they were lame too. They're like,
I
well, you
would
could do what you want, and I was like, no, no, it's cool. Like, this is majority rules. That's fine, but I'm gonna tell you guys that you're lame.
I would only want to stay home if I didn't have to get dressed. That's really the only benefit of staying home is that you don't have to put on like pants or a bra.
Oh no, no. Well, this is see,
But
like
if
we
you
don't.
can't
Okay,
put on
we
pants or
don't
a
have an
bra,
industry where people go like all out to fancy stuff. This is the middle of the day. We get 4 hours during the workday
mm,
to go do something.
I
So
would
low
go
key, it's
somewhere.
not like dressing up, nothing like that.
I'd
Um,
still go out. I'd go somewhere.
I know I'm so
I eat pizza
disappointed.
all the time.
I know.
I'd go to like Korean barbecue or something. Something
That's
I
what I
don't
said.
normally
I wanted
don't
to go to
eat.
K-pop.
Like a Brazilian steakhouse or
So,
something. Like, let's go good.
so I'm like, okay, great. But that's all right. I'll get over it. Once I'm eating a cupcake at like 8 o'clock in the morning, I'll be over it. It'll be fine.
That's funny. It's Friendsgiving alternative to Dreadsgiving.
Hey, Venom Dave.
Oh, that's great.
Hey, Sir X-Man. So are you doing anything for Thanksgiving? Do you normally do big things for holidays? Do you stay home?
Yes, I have to. I always have to. My grandma always expects me to show up. And then family friend, we've gone there for most every holiday for way too many years.
Mhm.
So we do that. It's more or less for the kid to see people and
Yeah.
stuff. I could stay home. I was actually trying because I was like, hey, I just saw the family. We just had dinner. Like, it's cool. I don't want to get dressed. I don't want to put on pants. I don't want to put on a bra. I don't want to do nothing. And my family friend was like, well, you don't have to wear pants coming here. And I was like, okay, I'll be here. And of course, my grandmother called and she was like, what's your plans? I was like, nobody asked me to do anything, so I'm not doing anything. And she was like, well, I guess I'll see you on Thanksgiving then, dear. I guess I'm wearing a bra after all. I was trying so hard. I tried, and I failed.
So with because I don't know if you're allowed to say it. I know like YouTube used to not want you to say it. You know, during the panini, we were staying home
Hmm.
and we would just get from the grocery store. You could get like a little pre-made meal.
Hmm.
It's wonderful. So now that's what we still do. And I don't care how many times my mom tries to guilt trip me. No, I'm not going over. I'm staying home. We're going to stay home and we're going to watch TV and we're going to eat our food. I make Perry's. I hate cooking with a passion. And I'm not good at cooking. I'm an amazing baker. I'm not good at cooking.
Mm.
But I have been working on for quite a lot of years. I've been working on perfecting. Perry's grandma has a meatball recipe. So I'm going to
Mm.
make his grandma's meatballs. So I've been doing pretty good
Nice.
at making them. So yeah, so that's what we'll be doing, just staying home and
Oh, I wish.
binge watching
I
who
think
knows what.
my favorite Thanksgiving is, I mean, I love my family, but I have spent every holiday with them
Yeah.
since I was born. Um, my favorite year was probably the year that we went on vacation and nobody cooked. We went out
Yeah.
to eat. I walked into a restaurant. I sat down. Someone else brought me food. When I was done, someone else cleaned the table and someone else did the dishes. And I got up and walked away. It was
Yeah.
amazing. That was my favorite thing ever. I have a large family, so cleaning up is
Yeah, a lot.
oh my gosh.
Let's all just go to Back for the Dead's house. His wife already got a 23-pound turkey, fresh cranberries for cranberry sauce, green bean casserole, stuffed for the twice baked potatoes, and she's making a few pies from scratch. With a
Okay.
23-pound turkey, I think he could accommodate a few more of us.
I feel like I'm in. I don't have to do anything, do I? I mean, I'll help clean up afterwards, but I don't have to cook, do I?
I don't even like turkey.
I'll bring the paper plates.
Yeah, I don't even like turkey. So Perry's gonna he'll get turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes. And we did already buy stuffing because I'll eat stuffing. But I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Depends what the selection is. Last year I got I think meatballs and ziti. I don't know if I really want that this year though, so we'll see. But I will not be eating turkey. I can guarantee you that.
You
Ugh.
know, that's so weird. I love turkey.
Mm-mm.
I can eat it all the
Thank you.
time. I like steak too. I'm not going to finish that statement. Never mind. I like food.
Uh,
uh, yes, Dred made an amazing roast prime rib Friday for my sister before she left for us to have a
nice,
Thanksgiving dinner. That was
nice.
really good. It was really good.
And then he said you guys are having a mukbang on Friday for iconic video games. Are
Ye-
you? He said iconic podcast. Is that like right?
Yeah,
Is it okay?
yeah, yeah, I believe so. I'm gonna be honest, I've been a little busy with things and haven't really been online much. This is actually the first time I've been online in 2 weeks.
Well, I'm glad you came.
It's a slow night. It's a
Yeah.
slow night. Thank God. Thank God. I finally have time back to myself. It's amazing and wonderful how busy life becomes so quickly when you're kind of like, I get time to relax. Everybody's married that's going to be married for the next year. I'm done. Done.
So we just saw it earlier today. It was like, like a little 2-minute news clip thing.
Hmm.
It was these old people. They got married. It said their first dance is in a pool. I'm like, what the hell? These two old people met at the Y doing water aerobics. So they got married in the pool because the lady who runs the Y is what's it called? The person who can marry you.
An officiant.
So, yeah, officiant. So, like, all the wedding guests are in their bathing suits. They're all in the pool. And I was like, you know what? Honestly, that's probably one of the most fun weddings these people have been to. It's probably much better than other weddings you're going to go to. I want to go to the pool wedding at the Y.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that sounds better than the
Yeah,
bikini attired wedding that I was invited to. Yeah, much. I probably would have gone to that one.
yeah,
They had said, "Hey, it's in the pool." I would have been like, "All right," but
yeah,
yeah, because of the location, everything, I went. I'm gonna pass.
yeah,
I'm gonna pass. It sounds great and all, but I'm gonna pass. I'm glad I did.
yeah. Okay, so like I said, I have a million articles this week. Okay, so I hope that you find some of these. This one's not funny. This one is just like if you live in North Carolina, do not sleep and enter a relationship with someone who's married. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Some lady in North Carolina, she's got nearly 3 million followers on TikTok and 274,000 on Instagram. Okay, she was having an affair with her married manager.
Hmm.
The guy's wife sued her.
Hmm.
Dude, a jury just found her liable for destroying their marriage and awarded the lady $1.75 million.
Alienation of affection, my dude.
Yes. So, in North Carolina, yeah, watch what you're doing. Yeah, it says North Carolina's alienation of affection laws allows a spouse to sue the person they blame for an affair that ends a marriage. Yes. So the
Fun.
lady claimed the affair caused her mental anguish,
Mhm.
damage to her health, and deprived her children of a two-parent household.
She deserves it. Homewrecker. I'm not even gonna say what I think. It's not past that time limit yet. I'm not allowed to say four-letter words. So,
Oh,
but I actually heard about that story. I thought it was
yes.
quite interesting. I was more intrigued on the fact that I was surprised there are so many people out there in the United States that do not know that there's actually quite a few states that, yeah, you really do kind of have to press the issue, but adultery is really frowned upon in quite a few states. There are laws in, I guess, for lack of a better way to put it, that are against adultery.
Yeah.
I know in some states, yeah, yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, I don't think you can get jail time or anything, but fines and the idea and the option to be sued
See,
for sure.
and I wonder what's going to happen because I'm just going to assume that this lady does not have $1.75 million. But if she's an influencer on TikTok and Instagram, is she getting some sort of revenue from that? She probably has more money than, the average working person. So I'm sure she's got some sort of money. Is this woman going to get whatever money she currently has and then, like, are her wages going to be garnished or something? Like, is this lady just going to lose money for the rest of her life until she pays this off? Like, what's going to happen? Or is she going to be able to, like, declare bankruptcy to get out of it? Or, like, I wonder how this is what's gonna happen
Well,
with this.
again, funny enough, depending on the state laws, in some states, the way it works out, yeah, they'll start garnishing like right away. And in some states, if you can't pay a certain amount by a particular time, like let's say you lose your job while you're making these payments, you can go to jail over the weekend. They'll let you out on Monday to go find a job, but like every, you know, couple of weeks or whatever that you don't pay, you're going to jail for the weekend. So, I mean, it's fun. The United States is an interesting place. Do all of the laws make sense across the country? Not by a long shot. Do we all share the same laws? Nah, to an extent, somewhat. Yeah, sure.
So what's interesting too is like this guy left his wife for the lady. I think they're still together. I don't know. Would you still be with the guy if his ex-wife, now ex-wife, I guess, wife at the time, sued you, or are you with him to try to get money so you can funnel it back? Like, I don't know. It just Think
Well,
there'd be a lot of hard feelings.
I would imagine by the point that you're being sued and it goes to court and, and there's rulings made by that time, man, you've already missed the opportunity to jump that train. Like, you already missed that. Because there's a good possibility when she filed the suit, before the suit went to court, I'm sure it did mediation.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure Homegirl had a whole bunch of time and opportunity to go, I don't think this loser is really worth it.
Yeah.
But she made a choice. We all make choices, and she made a choice. So I for one, support her for standing by her choice, even if it is
Uh,
a really bad and dumb choice,
yeah.
because the whole well, most people now know about this, and they know what she looks like, and you're going to remember her because even though no one's going to care and talk about this in a week or 2 weeks or whatever, I just want to say that there's a lot of people that recognize faces and names.
Yeah.
And 20 years down the road, somebody's going to be like, she seems awfully familiar. Let me do a little quick Google search. And, homegirl, you just lost all your new friends.
But you know what, too, is all of this, and now she's got this huge judgment against her. All for some dude who's a cheater. Right? You know that he's a cheater. You know firsthand that he is. And now you've got a $1.75 million judgment against you. Good pick.
Every side piece thinks that they will be different, that they will
Yeah.
be the one to change him. But as we all know, what they did to them, they are going to do to you eventually. You aren't special. You aren't different. You're just
Yeah.
another player in the game, my friend.
Yeah. I
Sometimes
just,
you can't talk to people. Sometimes you just can't talk to people. Jerry Springer is no longer with us, and it is a shame. It is a damn shame
yeah.
because this should have been on Jerry. I bet it would be on Murray later. If Murray was still on, I bet you in a few years you're gonna be like, "That's not
Yes.
my babe."
Well, so at the end of this, they had other people who got sued.
Hmm.
In 2011, Carol Puryear was ordered to receive, and then you have to guess the dollar value, from Betty Devon. Carol Puryear was the former wife
Hmm.
of Donald Puryear, who owns a trucking company in Raleigh. Okay, so how much money do you think the jury awarded this lady in 2011 because someone slept with her husband, who runs a giant trucking company? Take a wild guess. How much money?
I can't honestly. In 2011, they were already starting to do outrageous settlements. I don't know, 1.6.
$30 million. $30 million.
Here I am thinking cheap. I'm just like, people go missing every day.
Yeah,
Like,
but
man, I'm
that's
thinking on the low, cheap end of the scale.
yes,
I
that's
got it all
insane.
wrong.
I don't know why that lady got so much money, but hey.
That is crazy. I mean, again, more power to those people. Absolutely deserve it. I
Yeah,
mean, like I said, I personally go on, like, people go missing every day. So if they are still a participating member of society to pay you, then get your money.
yeah.
It's it's such a shame that people go missing every day. Listen, Dreadpool knows who he married.
Yeah.
He'll be the first one to tell you, I will put up missing posters while he's in the trunk. I just love him so much.
Okay, so this story, last time I talked about that lady who stabbed the other people at the Home Goods parking lot. So this one,
Hmm.
um, some lady was at a kid's Foot Locker. Someone called her a broke bitch because her card declined at checkout, and she stabbed someone. But here's the real
She
kicker.
stabs.
Here's the real kicker. She didn't stab the person who yelled that at her. That's not even who she stabbed. Some lady said, some 19-year-old said that she's walking around the mall. She heard a commotion at the kids' Foot Locker. She peeked inside. She heard yelling at the register about a 40-year-old customer's card being declined. The lady looked at her, put her hands in her purse, and said that she was going to shoot her. And then she pulled out a kitchen knife and stabbed her twice in the neck, once in the stomach and once in the thigh.
Oh my gosh.
She's not even the one who called her a broke bitch, and she got stabbed 4 times.
That poor girl. Oh my gosh. That poor child. That's crazy.
Yes. Which, it's horrible this lady got stabbed. I hope she sues and I hope she wins a lot of money. But I
Oh,
was like, man, you aren't even the one who yelled the insult.
I'd be so pissed.
Oh,
See, I've always said, like, if you are the creator of your own consequences in somebody else's reaction, you can at least blame yourself for
yeah.
things. You know what I mean? But when someone else does it and you didn't do anything, it's like, man, this is even bigger bounce of bullshit. Because
Yeah,
I
you're
didn't
just
even
a
deserve it.
bystander.
Damn it. Shit. Yeah,
And
no.
I love how that was the insult. Like, as far as insults go, that's kind of tame, let's be real. That's what, like, just made this lady go into a full-on rage. And her card did get declined. So is she broke, or did, it could have been a card problem. We've all been there, but, like, I don't know, that doesn't make you want to stab somebody. And who's carrying kitchen knives with them? Like, how do so many people have knives?
I, I got so many things going through my mind right now. I just, yeah, broke bitch is really tame on the
Yeah,
scale of insults and
yeah,
stabbable offenses. Like, what? What are, I, hmm, chances are she's some kind of snowflake. Because, my lord, she must not have gone to public school at all, ever.
yeah,
Because there's no way. And yeah, why are you carrying a kitchen knife in your purse? That's a bit weird. I can understand
yeah,
carrying knives, but a kitchen knife?
yeah,
Like, what are you doing? Making an emergency sandwich on the road? What,
yeah. Just in case you get hungry.
gotta cut a steak.
Yeah.
You never know when there's a
Oh,
surprise rump roast on the
yeah.
menu. Kind of weird. Kind of
Frank said she did the right thing. Don't let anyone dish you like that.
weird.
Oh,
I honestly don't even know if I would be able to get mad if somebody called me a broke bitch.
I
I'd
think
probably just laugh at them and be like,
I
my fucking bills are paid.
I would just laugh too. I would have to just laugh at it. Even if I was broke, I would just laugh. It
I
would,
mean, yeah, my bills are paid. Yeah, so yeah, I'm broke, but my bills are paid.
yeah,
That's the worst insult, please,
yeah,
child. Oh, my mom used to kick me out of the house in the morning and tell me not to come home until the street lights were on and we were all on our own. You think that's the meanest thing you can say?
yeah.
Shit. We used to say you mama jokes for fun. Like, aren't you cute? Oh. I tend to laugh though when people try to insult me because
Yeah,
I have the worst attitude. I'm like, that's the best. Do you
yeah,
want
that's
to
all
try
you
that
got?
again? I'll
Come
give
on.
you a minute to think of something.
Yeah.
Like, try that again. That was an insult to both of us. That was so lame.
So this one, actually, I should have saved the photo for this one. Let me see if I can quickly, just because it's funny. Um, okay, so this guy, this is out of Florida, right? So here we got a good Florida
Yes.
Man article. Okay,
Ah, I guarantee it's funny. It's
so this
probably insane, but it's funny.
So officers responded to a report of a stolen vehicle at a construction site. So they found some 43-year-old dude wearing only sweatpants. And they told him to leave, and then he was breaking into a shed, and then there was a worker's unlocked Nissan SUV with the keys inside, so he jumped in. So he started the car and aggressively accelerated towards the worker. Worker jumped out of the way. He drove through a gate. That's when they called 911. Surprise, surprise, he appeared to be on drugs. It's really not a shock.
I
Okay.
would expect him to be on
Yeah.
drugs.
Right.
Like,
This is
come
all
on.
just par for the course for Florida.
Yeah.
No big deal, right?
Yeah, no.
So
This
now
is
he
actually really tame so far.
yeah.
Like, he didn't even hit anybody. He didn't crash anything yet. Okay, keep going.
So he parks the SUV at a nearby property, and he went and he hid inside the porta potty.
Okay.
So now the cops show up. He runs out of the porta potty.
No, that's better than where I thought it was going. Okay.
He was holding two wooden stakes, which I don't know if they were in the porta potty. I don't know where these wooden stakes came from. But he was completely naked. His sweatpants were in the porta potty. This dude took off his sweatpants inside the porta potty and ran away. And he has the most like weird shaped head ever. Look at this guy's head. So this dude took off the sweatpants in the porta potty. Why? Why? Of all the places to get naked, that's where you pick?
Megamind, how dare
Yeah.
you? He's like the Wish version of Megamind.
Yeah.
Mom, I want Megamind. We have Megamind at home.
All that brain space, and he's not using it.
Oh my god.
Out of all the places that you want to be naked, that ranks pretty close to the bottom of the list of places to be naked. How disgusting is it in there?
I would never. Their porta potties are gross. Even when they're clean, they're still gross.
Yeah, there's still a porta
Um,
potty.
but I can sympathize with why you'd strip down in a porta potty because it's hot in Florida. Hear me out now. Hear me out. If that porta potty's in direct sunlight for most of the day, it's probably real nice and toasty in that bad boy, especially if nobody's really going in and out of it after it starts getting dark.
God.
So, I mean, depending on the time of day or night when which he went in, it very well could have been like, 100, 200 degrees in that thing. Now, I would have left the porta potty before I got naked because, common sense dictates, but we're
Why
talking about
wouldn't he even?
somebody
And
who's on
he didn't even
drugs.
have to enter the porta potty. He was in a car. He could have kept driving.
You
I
don't
don't know.
know that. He might have had to go. How do you
Yeah,
know?
like why did you just stop at that property and go hide in a porta potty? Like,
Take a dookie.
yeah, I
That's the only thing I can think of is he's like, I don't want to get into a high speed chase and shit my
It'd be so embarrassing if I
pants.
shit my pants in the car. Let me
They're
pull
gonna
over here.
release those body cam videos. I mean, I would. That's
Oh,
hilarious. Like, check it
yeah.
out. Not only did he do this, but he shit his pants on the high speed chase. We all stood around arguing like, okay, so whose car is he getting into? Who's
Yeah.
transporting this guy? I don't want to do it. I did the last one. So I imagine I hope that was his thinking was I
Yeah.
better go to the bathroom before I do this because I'm not gonna be able to stop. I am, however, grateful he did not wreck anything or run
Yeah.
into anything because I thought that story was gonna go in like, a little bit of a curved direction. That is Florida standards, that is so tame.
Yeah.
That is just a naked guy. That's a naked guy stole a car. I feel like we do that once a year. I
No,
feel
but
like
see, he
that's once
wasn't
a year.
but see no, he wasn't naked when he stole the car, though.
Well,
That's why I
no,
thought it was
but
funny is the guy had clothes on.
maybe
For some unknown reason, mid-crime, he decided to, "Oh,
it's
gotta be
not a.
free."
I feel like the heat just does something to people who are freshly new
Yeah.
here and they don't know how to react to it and they just kind of lose their minds and get their clothes off.
The
Lose
heat
their
just
minds, lose their clothes. It goes hand in
yeah.
hand.
The heat
I,
amplifies the effect of the drugs.
I, I mean, we're asking logical questions where there
Yeah.
are none. We're talking about somebody who, at the grand old age of 43, is like, you know what I'm missing in my life? A drug problem,
Yeah.
a criminal record that's as long as my leg. Like, I need to do that. Leaving a legacy behind is important, and I, for one, must do my part in
Yeah.
the prison justice system. Oh God, it's too funny. Too funny.
So this next one, oh, Dreadpool says usually when they strip down, they're in some sort of drug, so their body's overheating. Yeah, the dude definitely was on drugs. So yeah, I guess just running around heated him up even more. And so this next one is not like funny, but this is a very Canadian crime that happened. Um, at 9 p.m., you know the buses that have the like accordion thing in the middle because it's like the double long
Yeah,
bus.
yeah.
Okay. So at 9 p.m., a bus driver parked downtown at the bus terminal and he went on his break. A 36-year-old homeless man got on the bus, drove it away. But this dude, like, he made all the bus stops. Like this guy, homeless dude's driving the double long bus and he didn't damage the bus at all. The guy was like a great driver and he went and there were like 10, 15 people on the bus and he's dropping people off, he's picking people up, right? And
They should
then
give him a job. Sounds like he
yeah.
did a really good job. Give
So
him a job.
so he started to make wrong turns, so they asked him questions and they gave him directions so he could get back on the route.
Oh, there you go.
Somebody tried to get on the bus with an expired bus pass and he told them they were not allowed to get on.
See, I mean, he did a
Like
job. He should get paid for it.
like this is a very Canadian crime.
That's
That you
hilarious.
steal the bus, but you still complete the route. You still make sure everyone gets where they need to go. You don't damage it.
That's just too funny. That's yeah, no, that sounds like a
Yeah.
Canadian thing, all right. I mean, their crimes are usually pretty funny.
And that's pretty impressive that he was able to drive that bus and not damage anything. Like you would think that the first turn he made that he would have, not turned with the right radius and smacked something. Nope.
Yeah, actually, it's funny you mentioned that. I watched somebody with an RV the other day hit a flatbed truck while making a turn, and it. I was surprised and impressed when they hit the flatbed truck because I mean, I wasn't even quite sure. I had to think about how did they do this because they were taking a left turn from the left lane and the flatbed was in the lane to the right of them.
Wow.
Yeah, see, you're like, how did
Yeah.
that happen? Trust me, we all sat there because we were at a red
Hmm.
light. Me and the truck driver looked at each other like, how the fuck did that just happen? And I'm looking at him like, I mean, thankfully, no offense, I'm glad it was you and not me.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with that. But imagine calling your insurance company and explaining where you were and how that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, what she did is when she went to go take the left, she instead of just pulling straight forward and then taking her turn, like you would, and just taking a wide turn, like a normal person would think in an RV or any large vehicle. Um, no, she tried swinging it right first so she could take a sharper
God.
turn. And when she did that, she
She
yeah
hit
didn't account for the back end of it, and it was
every morning on my way to work. People in passenger cars, when they're making a left hand turn off the road I'm on, because it's a one-way road and they're making a left turn, they have to like swing it like they go to the right to turn. It's like, dude, you have a Toyota Corolla. You could just turn the wheel. Like you don't need extra room. Like this is just a normal street. You're a normal car. You're like, what is wrong with you?
people don't know how to take sharp turns anymore very well,
Yeah.
or I don't think people take turns very well in general. You know how many times I've seen people almost come to a complete stop to turn, and it's like I'm pretty sure it's like a whole country thing that you are not allowed to impede traffic with whatever the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
I love people in RVs. Like it's the 11'8" bridge, and they always have someone who lives in the corner has the camera and films people hitting the bridge. I love it when people in RVs go by because the RV itself fits, but on top of the RV you've got like the air conditioner stuff. Like there's stuff on the roof of it.
Mm.
All that stuff just gets blown to smithereens when you hit the bridge with it. I laugh. I love that stuff.
I enjoy watching people that do not know what they're doing inevitably mess up at some point.
Yeah.
It's wonderful because yeah, I've driven large vehicles and I have no problem with them because I'm aware of the vehicle, but I'm also really good at driving small vehicles. Eh, I don't know. I feel like you should practice what you're doing.
Yeah.
Maybe I
But
don't
you
know.
should really need a special license to drive an RV. Someone with a regular license
I
should not be able to just jump in an RV and go away.
For the longest time I thought you had to.
No, it is just a regular license, which
I
is
find that
scary.
so crazy because you have to have a special license to drive a bus.
I could go rent an RV today and they're just going to give me the keys and I'm going to drive away.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
That's terrifying. It's, oof. Although I have also horrific news. You do not have to go in to renew your license even when you're like 100 years old and can't see and have cataracts and have shoulder problems and yeah, it's wild how you can still have a license.
Yeah.
So the fact that there are so many more accidents these days does not surprise me. We don't have to parallel park when you take the driving test anymore. That's
It
how
really
that happened.
Yeah.
That's how that happened.
So this next one, I feel like Pennsylvania is trying to give Florida a run for its money. So some dude, this was last week. The guy was at home cleaning his gun, cleaning his shotgun. So he did like what any responsible gun owner would do, and he put his loaded shotgun down on his bed, and his dog jumped on the bed and shot him in the back.
Are we sure the dog didn't do it on purpose and he's just now saying that because he regrets it?
The dog was like, "I told you dinner was at 6 o'clock."
Yeah. I told you I wanted to walk that other block, go see
Yeah.
my girl. You're the one who said no. And then remember that time you took me to the vet and said, "Don't worry, it's just a checkup," and I woke up without my balls? I remember.
Like, can you imagine you're gonna call the cops and you're like, my dog shot me.
I, mm, I, there's a lot of times I've thought to myself, this would be a really stupid way to die. Like, I can't imagine having to even go to the hospital to admit this happened, but then someone, inevitably has something go wrong, and I'm just like, damn, maybe the other situation wasn't so bad because it was at least a little more believable
Yeah.
than, like, I mean, come on, if a guy came in and you're the doctor that's seeing her, or even the nurse or whatever, and they're telling you, oh, his dog shot him in the back with a shotgun. I mean, to sit there and look at him and be like, right,
Yeah, who else was the house
right,
with you?
uh-huh, mhm.
Yeah.
Like, the Frog Princess is based on a true story, if you believe that. I have a bridge to sell you as well. Like, I wouldn't buy it. I'd be like, you're lying. There's no way. Because I am, I am actually genuinely curious as to how a dog did that. I mean,
Well, I think because it's just the dog jumped on the bed, and obviously, just how it was positioned, the dog just happened to hit it in the right spot that the trigger went off. Probably, it's because it's probably like in the blanket and stuff. But
you had to have like a hair trigger on that thing.
well,
And
the
if
guy's
that's the
dumb enough
case,
though.
why do you have it laying around, man?
Well, why you have a loaded gun that you just plop on the bed casually and that you're sitting in front of it? Like you're dumb. You get whatever your dog's gonna do to you at that point.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, triggers aren't that easy to pull. I mean, there are you got to put a little bit of effort into it. It's not like you can just drop a gun and they go off.
No,
I
because
mean,
this happened before. There's been like hunters that it's happened to, so I
well,
don't
yeah.
know if
I
it's
mean,
the
but I
type
mean,
of gun, if it's
the
I don't
trigger
know.
can wear down eventually, and it becomes almost like what they would consider a hair. Hair. I said it earlier. Now I can't think of it, but yeah. Um, Still, again, if you have a sensitive trigger like that, why are you laying it down in the reach of anything at
Yeah.
all where something can hit it?
So I
I
said
wish
you
they
get
didn't set it up somehow to shoot himself and then chicken out after the fact
oh, because he
and
got
then
shot in the
like
back
clean
though.
it up. But how do you know he didn't like set up some like, like little trap thing, like tie a string to it and thread it through, the fan lamp and down to the front through a bowl, and the cat had to run by after it chased the ball or something. Maybe maybe the dog was included, and that's why he said the dog did it. Maybe he had the string tied to the dog, and he threw the dog toy, and the dog wouldn't chase the toy, and boom, pull the trigger, boom.
I would love to see you on a crime scene as a cop, and the first cop's in there. He's like, "Okay, boys, it's open and shut." The dog jumped on their bed, and you're like, "Wait, hear me out. Hear me out. What if there was a string tied around the cat's tail?"
Okay, I can tell you exactly how I'd be. Um, have you ever seen? Oh, good lord, I can't. Oh, give me a minute. I gotta look it up because I can't think of the name of it right now. It's such a funny movie too. It's a movie that William Defoe's in. He plays a detective in it.
Barry said he was filming the next Saw reboot. Is there a ghost in your house right now?
I don't know what the. I don't know what that was.
From my point of view, it sounds like something laughing from a haunted house. You know what I mean? Like a prop from a haunted house is what it sounds like.
From the direction and area in which I think it's coming in, I'm confused. I don't think these motherfuckers talk. I don't know what it quite said, so I can't even take a guess as to what it might be. Okay, am I? You know what? Okay, I'm just going to ignore it because it's either inside or it's outside. Either way, there's nothing I can
The
do
call is coming from
for it.
inside the house.
If it's inside, I'm already out of luck. Oh my gosh. Oh.
I don't know if I've seen a William Dafoe movie. I probably have. I mean, I feel like he's been in a bunch of stuff.
Oh, he has. He's been in like everything. I swear. There's so many. The Boondock Saints. There's a scene in the Boondock Saints where he starts talking about how the crime scene, how everything happened, and he's walking around like he's doing an orchestra, throwing his arms up and just being William Defoe, just insane. And that is how I would be. 100% take my gun out, shoot it in
He
the
was
air
a
a
cop.
few times, just be super dramatic, theatrical with it.
Yeah.
There was a firefight. Yeah, yeah. That's probably why I could never be a freaking cop.
So anyway, I would love to see it. So I have another gun story. Some guy in Illinois, he was arrested. He was hanging out of an SUV waving a rifle around. So the cops pulled him over. Um, and they were like, "Hey, what are you doing?" He said that he had the weapon because he was attempting to have sexual relations with the female occupants of the vehicle, and he thought having the firearm would increase his chances of success as he believed women liked these things.
I'm assuming it did not work out well.
I'm assuming not either.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say, I don't think it worked, sir. I don't think that went
Yeah.
well. I feel
Dude,
like we're hearing about it. It really didn't go well.
I want to know, like, the ladies, they were in the car with him. So if he's hanging outside of the car, well, then they can't even really see him because they're inside, right? But, like, I wonder what this conversation was going on as we're going down the road. Like, what is the driver saying? Or the two ladies in the back seat saying? Like, how I wish I knew had more details on how this all played out. Because let's be real, this guy is just dumb, but like, were they all this dumb or were they all like, what is wrong with him?
You know, you never really know what people are thinking, do you? Because a lot of times people react in a way you wouldn't think. I don't know. Uh,
So then I got one. This one I have a photo for too. I'm gonna show you this guy's mugshot. This is a classic mugshot right here.
okay. I'm
Okay.
ready.
Here's this guy's mugshot.
Oh, he looks great.
Okay. There's
He
a
is
little
sexy.
there's a little rat in the background because this is in West Virginia, and at 1 o'clock in the morning, the cops responded to a report of a man who had been shot. So the initial 911 call indicated that the injury occurred as the victim was cleaning a gun. That didn't happen, and his dog didn't shoot him either. So apparently there was two men and a woman inside the home, and um, they were shooting rats from a second-story window, and they accidentally shot the one guy shot the other guy because they were struggling to take the rifle away from him, and they were both shooting the rats apparently.
Oh
Which I
my.
don't think I'm really surprised that this happened in West Virginia either.
You know, I feel like this is a West Virginia thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of surprised it isn't a New York thing with their giant rats. Um, I'm still curious. Have we gotten an update about the cocaine rats from New Orleans and New York? Because remember, they had the cocaine filled and meth
They,
filled rats.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that.
I'm curious as to what happened with that. Because they were moving the evidence in the police department in New Orleans because of the problem with the rats. And I don't know what they were doing in New York about the problem, but I know they were telling people to like lock up their drugs. Can you imagine that we've already gone over this? We're not going to spend time on this again because I still can't get over that it was
Yeah.
an actual public announcement like, hey guys, hide your drugs really well. The rats are eating them, and we're kind of dealing with, strung out rats.
And I like they'd rather have the people consume the drugs than the rats consume the drugs.
Probably tamer to deal with, man. Rats
Probably.
are they're like roaches. Those things are gonna be here long after the world's dead.
Okay. Okay. This one. This is not another Florida one. A 21-year-old was arrested. She was going 107 miles an hour in a 55-mile-an-hour zone. Okay. So this was at 11:52 p.m. Why do you think she was speeding? It has nothing to do with like she was not trying to get to the hospital. There was not a pregnant lady giving birth, right?
Poop.
Nope.
No. Oh wait, I think I know this one. I think I heard about this is a Florida one.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
a Florida one. She was going to get pizza.
Yes, Little Caesars closed at midnight, and she was
Yeah.
rushing to get to Little Caesars before it closed. She's driving 107 miles an hour for Little Caesars. I mean, Little Caesars, it's fine. It's delicious for $5. It's worth $5, but like, it's not worth driving 107 miles an hour for. No way, no how.
I wouldn't do it. But the news articles that they posted online, the comments were just. I love Florida, and we can't take a damn thing seriously down
Yeah,
here. I swear, it was nothing but jokes. It was like some people were like, "Yeah, it seems reasonable." Like I did it
yeah,
last weekend. I totally understand. More power to you. Did she get her pizza? Like, I mean, obviously she didn't bother calling ahead because just sometimes, if you call an order ahead, they'll like stay open a minute or two. If all you have to
yeah,
do is walk in and grab the pizza, if you pay for it
yeah. If
before
it's in
you
that
get
little
there.
oven rack thing,
Yeah, like order your pizza online like a normal person, you psycho.
yeah,
And just, obviously don't take forever, but maybe you don't have to do 127 down the highway. But yeah, Florida's got a real problem with speeding. We just had to change a law that if you do 15 miles over the speed limit, they can impound your car and you go to jail. I think we can all guess why they picked 15 over.
yeah.
It's a very popular law already. They've done quite a bit with it.
Dreadpool just said there was an accident in front of his job site. Dude's on something, and a teenager ended up running. Wait, you're saying the dude is not on something? The teenager ended up running into his parked car without his lights on. Now
With
the
lights
cops rolled
not
through.
on.
Is it surprising the cop rolled through without stopping? Not surprising.
That's not that unusual.
Yeah.
That is not that far. Don't get me wrong. Certain things, absolutely. But like car offenses, mm, not so much. I've watched people do things in front of cops, and I'm like, oh, they're so getting pulled over. Like, there's no way. Yeah, not really. The cop was like, I'm busy. I'm on my way home, or you know what I mean. So yeah, no, it does. People drive like assholes.
Yeah.
They really do.
Okay, so next one I have is from Tennessee. So this 10-year-old kid got in a fight with his mom at the elementary school. So he goes home, like a mile away. He goes home, and his dad was like, "Huh, how did you get here? Where's your mom?" This little 10-year-old kid who fought with his mom, yeah, he totally drove the car home. He drove the car home from the elementary school and parked it in the garage.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, another one. I'm impressed. He didn't hit anything. He
Yeah.
didn't
And
hurt
he
anybody.
parked it in the garage. But can you imagine you get mad at your mom and your answer is like, "Mom, I'm gonna take the keys and go home."
I
Yeah.
can't.
So then she's concerned because she doesn't know that her kid took the car.
Hmm.
So she like goes back to the school because she went inside to go drop off paperwork. So now her car and her kid are gone. So she calls the cops thinking someone stole her car with her kid inside. They look at the surveillance video. Nobody got into the car before it drove away. So then they tracked the car, and yeah, it was inside an open garage.
That's impressive.
But then his dad got arrested because his dad had an outstanding warrant for theft of property and wire fraud. Out of all the ways to get caught, you were on the run for who knows how long. He probably would have never been been found out, and then his kid steals a car, his own car.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's gotta be tough. That's funny though. That is really funny. I mean, good for the kid though. I'm impressed he drove it home without hitting
Yeah.
anything, or obviously breaking enough, motor laws where he was noticeable, and then parking it inside the garage. That's damn, dude. I know
Adults
adults
can't
who
do
can't.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know adults who can't do that. That's good for you, buddy. Good
Yeah.
for
A 10.
you.
How did he
I'm
even
sure
see
Dad
the
will forgive you
steering
for
wheel?
that.
Reach the pedals? Yeah.
I'd be proud, man, if I were Dad. Regardless of whether or not I ended up in jail because of it, I'd still be proud because, man, my son drove a car home and parked it in the garage. Good for him. There you go, buddy. I wouldn't recommend it, but
Yeah.
he already did it, so it is what it is.
So this next one's from Iowa. Apparently nothing exciting happens in Iowa. So this guy said that he was there was excitement missing in his blah life. So this dude was driving down the road. What do you think this guy did while driving to add excitement to his blah life?
Watch a movie? And that sounds like something people would do nowadays because people have done it. So watch a movie, play a
Yeah,
video game.
he was flashing his junk to other people driving down the road. So this dude is on the highway, flashing his junk to multiple people.
I feel like that's a bit much.
That was, yeah.
I feel like that's a bit much. If he had just mooned people, it would have been like, okay, whatever. I mean,
So
mooning used to be a thing a long time ago, but
I don't know if
that's
I've
a bit
told
much.
anybody this or not. I don't even think I've told Perry this. I don't know if I've told people. So I wasn't in high school. This must have been during my freshman year of college. But I was back home and we were going to the mall because I remember exactly who was driving, and we had to get on the interstate just for like one exit, right? We merged on, you go one exit down, then you get off, and then there's the mall. Yeah,
Mhm.
we totally saw some dude with his junk out. He was like flopping it around for people to see.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
too.
yeah,
I mean, I don't know why.
yeah.
I feel like you've seen one, you've seen them all, though.
Okay, here's what's funny because Talos was not here at the very beginning of the show, and
Hmm.
Talos just said he let out his hot dog, cheese, and sauce. See, you didn't hear this, Talos. Somehow, the internet algorithm is showing me tons of hot dog related. I see hot dog memes, hot dog ads, hot dog AI videos, real people posting hot dog specials at restaurants. Like, that's why I think it's hilarious that you just said about hot dogs. Yeah, Perry said they always tell you these things 100 years after you get married.
Oh, that's too
Yes.
funny. That's
Oh,
too
yeah.
funny.
That was, but this with this guy. Just love his, yeah, I have a blah life. Okay, I can think of a lot of other things to do that would be fun that don't involve getting arrested.
Yeah, I can think of a billion other things I could do that would be much more entertaining while driving than flashing my junk to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even imagine that'd really be that fun. I am surprised anybody even paid attention, to be honest. I don't think I ever really,
Well,
like, I pay attention to the cars, but I don't really, like, look at the drivers or the passengers or anything. I'm not like, who's in there? I don't, sure.
when we saw it, I think it was because I was in the back seat, and I think it was the girl in the passenger seat happened. It wasn't the driver. I think it was the girl in the passenger seat who happened to notice it. And then, of course, she said it. So then there were four of us. We all, looked.
Yeah.
Um, I'm surprised that people actually like called the cops to report it. Like we just laughed and we're like, what the hell is this? This is ridiculous. And then we went on our way. Like, okay.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
But
except for
multiple
the
people,
flash, it's kind of like,
yeah, multiple people reported
good
this
for
dude.
you. I'm so glad you have something to hold on to. I don't know what to use it. What is the reaction you're looking for?
Yeah,
Are we looking for applause? Congratulations.
yeah. I don't know how this is exciting, but okay, buddy. So in this article, this is funny because this ties into what the algorithm thinks you like. So this is I don't know where, I don't even know what state. Baltimore, Maryland. Okay, so this is from Maryland. Okay,
Hmm,
this is just from Friday. So from 2 days ago,
hmm.
some guy calls in to the morning radio show, and he said that he was exploring nature and he found a dead body. Okay, so he calls into the radio station to say this. He found it 18 days ago. 18 days ago. And the radio guy said, okay, this article totally just, as I'm looking at the article, I just got the little thing I have to subscribe to read it. Screw you, I'm not subscribing. Um, but the radio host was like, dude, call the cops. Um, and like they had to convince this guy to call the cops. And he was just like, well, it's been out there for a while. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Like, but you call into the radio, the morning radio show to tell them this?
I have so many questions.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with what?
Oh, and here we go. So this, I didn't see this article because I was just trying to find a different article. This said that the cops, so they finally convinced him to call the cops. The cops went out there and found the body, and now there's a whole investigation open.
Well, I imagine so.
But like,
I have so. First of
yeah,
all, what was his creepy ass doing wherever somebody felt comfortable enough to dispose of a body? Um, Second, he didn't think it was a big deal. What was he doing?
wait,
Like, are we sure he wasn't hanging out with the body? Like
he
some
said,
Dahmer type shit?
well, the guy is sick because he said this may sound sick, but I've always wanted to come upon something like that. Who says that to the guy on the radio? But he said it was part of a tent city that's since been shuttered. But they were like, dude, call the police. In the other article, it said that like whether they played ads or went to music or something, they did something while they talked to the guy to try to convince him. But like, if I'm going to report it to somebody, why, of all the people to report it to, you pick the morning radio show?
I feel like he watched Stand By Me when he was young and took it a little too serious or something.
Yeah.
Cause like, why would you not tell somebody for 18 days? Was he visiting it?
Yeah, like that's what's weird that it had been 18 days. Like you didn't just call the radio station and be like, "Hey, I was just out in the woods and I wanted to tell somebody." I mean, it's still kind of weird, but
What the hell was the radio station telling people to call in for? That this guy was like, let me tell him about the time 18 days ago when I found a body. What'd they say? Like, hey, what's the weirdest,
uh,
craziest thing that ever happened to you? Like, what? Hey guys, if we're
yeah,
wondering if anyone out there in Radio Land has ever walked upon a dead body, call in to share your story with us. We're
call
waiting
in now.
now. Like, I
It
have
doesn't
too
it
many
doesn't
questions,
say
but
it
none of
doesn't
them
say
really.
what the segment was, but
I got questions, and I probably don't need the answers to any of these because I feel like if I know the answers to these, it's not going to help this situation anymore. It's not going to make any of this any better. I don't really want to know why he didn't tell anybody for 18 days he found a dead body in the woods. I don't, yeah, nope, I don't want to know. Don't want to know. I feel like this is either some Stand By Me type shit where he was like, oh, it was a wonderful winter where the winter where I found a dead body in the woods and decided to watch what happens when it
okay, hold on. This other article has so much more info, okay? Listen to this.
what
So
is
he said that
it?
he called And what he told the radio people was, about a month ago, you spoke about a professional athlete who saw a body floating in a body of water, and you were amazed at how he could pitch that night or shoot basketball or whatever. Okay? So then he sent one of the co hosts a few pictures of me exploring nature, and look what I came upon. So then they were like, dude, you found a dead body? And that's when he said how it was amazing. So the host said, tell me, Jesus Christ, that you called the police. And he goes, probably today. I had a dream last night that I called them. So no, not yet. Um, and he said it was just a tent city from a year ago that got shut down. So he just assumed it was an overdose or something. And he's like, once you see the pictures, you'll understand why I believe it wasn't important to do so a month ago. Like, how messed up is that? And again, why, of all the people, why are you calling? Why are you calling the radio show?
I'm glad he did, because this psycho could probably just still be hanging out with a dead body. But
Yeah.
like, what? Oh, there's some. I
If
feel like
this,
this guy's suspicious. I feel like
well,
his computer needs to be checked. If he doesn't have anything to do with this, that's fine. But I feel like he should still be on some kind of watch list or
yeah,
something.
there's
Like
something
they
else
still
going
need
on.
to. They need to
Yes,
do something. They need to.
he he may not have done this one, but I guarantee you he's like killed some animals in his past. Like this,
Exactly, Stevie. Stevie, check the
yeah,
guy's basement. Check,
yeah,
yeah, check his basement. Check his attic. Check the garage. Check, check any properties he's got. Like,
yeah.
weirdo, weirdo, not in a good way.
No, no, no. So for, well, I guess there are good weirdos, but
There.
okay. So this I have to say, I think this one is my most favorite. This one made me laugh. This is my most favorite one. This is from England. I think it's England. Somewhere in Europe. Somewhere in Western Europe, if it's not England. Okay? There was a ferry. Oh, it was going from France, from somewhere in France. I don't know if the whole thing was in France or if there was going from France to somewhere else. I don't know.
She was a
Um,
fairy. I'm sorry. That's what I thought as soon as you said that.
so they're on this ferry, and some lady went to main reception to tell them she was getting off and to transfer her from a passenger car to a foot passenger. And all of a sudden, a whole bunch of kids ran out of the lounge area screaming. So all these kids come out screaming, and the parents come out and they're asking the guy who worked there to sort the TV out. There was hardcore porn on the TV in the lounge area. And she's like, I couldn't see it, but it was definitely audible.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
yes. So they eventually turned the TV off. Um, there were parents explaining to their children that not all adults do that. I don't know how it got on there. That was a whole mess with the ferry crossing. People were really disgruntled. But here, this okay, so that to me is like funny enough that all of a sudden, like you're just in the ferry lounge and boom, here it is. But then it said there was a delay on the crossing. So during the delay, a group of passengers asked if they could watch the F1 Grand Prix on the TV in the onboard lounges. So the crew was like, okay, no problem. So they put the race on. Well, apparently, once the race finished, that's what came on the channel. Like, what kind of channel is this that goes from showing a freaking F1 race and then flips over to hardcore porn? Like, what? What? How is that a thing? Yeah. I don't know what the TV laws are in France. It's
You know, I feel like somebody's going to lose a job over this. I don't know who or where, but I feel like somebody's going to
oh
lose a
yeah.
job over this because what? That's a pretty big mistake.
Yes.
That's I feel like there should be, I don't know, steps to something like that. So yeah, somebody really messed up.
Well, they said now that I guess whatever channel it was, like they, there's like now a strict list of channels that you're allowed to play, whatever. But I just,
Yeah, what kind
yeah,
of channel is playing NASCAR and then switches over to that? That's
yeah, that's
that's
what's
a pretty
weird.
vast.
Which that's what makes me think though, was that really what happened, or did like somebody change the channel?
I feel like somebody's phone
And
connected or something.
yeah, and they just don't
Somebody
want to
did
admit it. It's like,
something.
no, 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 we had the race on. I don't know what
Yes,
happened.
somebody, like I said, somebody's gonna lose a job over this. Some people are gonna lose
Yeah,
their jobs over this because it's probably gonna be. They're probably gonna do a huge investigation only to find out like somebody tried to pull a prank, and it
yeah.
just it went a little too. Maybe it went a little left. Maybe they put it on and they were only supposed to like let the intro happen, and maybe it got stuck for a second.
I just, that's the most memorable ferry crossing these people have ever had, hands down.
It's
It's the most
definitely more
memorable,
interesting
good
than
or
any
bad.
time I've ever been on a boat. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't think I've. Yeah, no, that's definitely something I say all the times I've ever been on a boat. Yeah,
Yeah,
nope, nothing even remotely close to that. Thank God.
yeah.
Thankfully, yeah, seen some weird shit on boats, but not that kind of weird. Yeah, so.
Okay, so the last one I have, I actually saw earlier today. I found this. There was um, an AI powered teddy bear from Folo Toy, and it combines advanced artificial intelligence with friendly interactive features such as lively conversations and educational storytelling. And it uses OpenAI's Chat GPT to do it. Okay.
Mhm.
So apparently, though, this bear, and it said that there was like researchers doing this. So this didn't happen to kids. So I have no clue what these researchers said to the bear to make the bear react like this. But the bear um, told them where to find a variety of potentially dangerous objects, including knives, pills, matches, and plastic bags. And it
So.
offered an especially detailed description of how to light a match. It
I'm
it
sorry,
talked
that's actually kind of funny.
Yeah,
So
it
dumb.
it
Oh,
weighed in on whether to kiss a school crush and provided tips for being a good kisser. Um, it would take a single sexual topic and run with it, simultaneously escalating in graphic detail by introducing new sexual concepts of its own. When the subjects of kinks was brought up with the bear, which why is anyone talking to their bear about this? I'm not sure. It went into detail about the topic and asked follow up questions about the user's own preferences. It offered step by step instructions for different positions, for tying partners up, role playing scenarios.
oh Jesus.
Uh, yeah.
I feel like
Obviously,
this isn't going to hit the market anytime soon.
no. So the toy got pulled, and then I guess that however they were using Chat GPT, and
Mhm.
they violated the policies. So OpenAI was like, this goes against our policies and how you use it. This is horrible. But like all the people who like are trying to push that AI is going to take over, this is what happens. This is what happens.
You know, I feel like we've learned this lesson so many times, and nobody's going to be happy until it happens.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Chucky when I hear like the new Chucky, the robot Chucky. I'm
Mhm.
thinking of the new Chucky, like, well, at least it didn't try to kill anybody. So there's that. I mean, it's interesting that it gave detailed descriptions on how to kill, well, what
White
he used to
matches.
kill and things.
Yeah.
Um, Thankfully, at least didn't try to kill anybody.
Yeah.
Uh, the rest of that, yeah, it's really not surprising that AI. I bet if they released it, somebody would try to fuck it. Let's just be honest. If they released a teddy bear that was AI that you could talk to in any way, shape, or form, somebody, because I mean, they're already trying to fuck the robots. They're already trying. They already are. Who are we
Well,
kidding? They already are.
well, I feel too like, you're gonna give this teddy bear to your kid, and your kid just gonna have normal conversations with it. But then one day, you're gonna like, your kid goes to bed and you're just pissed off because your house is a mess, and you're gonna pick up the bear and you're gonna be like yelling about this stupid fucking bear and like saying a whole bunch of stuff, and then the bear's gonna end up talking back to you. But now that you've been cursing at it, escalating, yelling, now the bear's going to come back with something, and you're going to be like, wait a second. And then you're going to try to say outlandish things to the bear to see what it says back. Like, I feel like this is how it's all going to start.
I feel like this is awfully ironic considering what 20 years ago they were worried about Furby,
Yes.
and now we've
Yes,
got
you could be mean to your Furby. And wouldn't it, like, affect it if you were just mean to your Furby?
no. I mean,
I
it
thought it
didn't
would.
talk. It said jibber jabber. It was like that. I mean, the things were just like kind of dumb.
Yeah.
They were fun, but they were kind of dumb. And they were worried. I mean, they were actually banned from like the White House and a bunch of government agents and stuff. And they weren't allowed to, like, their kids weren't allowed to have them. Like, they were not
Yeah.
allowed to have them in the house type thing. It was a big thing. And now we're just going to hand over a Wi-Fi connected, computer generated toy stuffed animal for the kids to. Why? I mean, what are they going to do as an extra feature? I bet you they'd probably add the feature of like, we can connect it to the air condition and the smart lights of your
Well,
house and the lock, your smart locks. Like, why would I want my little kid that's playing with stuffed animals to have access to all that shit?
it's Teddy Ruxpin, but you don't have to change the tape, right? Because it's connected to the internet.
Teddy Ruxpin on steroids. Teddy Ruxpin was never going to give us bad advice, man.
No,
Teddy
Teddy
Ruxpin
Ruxpin was
didn't have a
pure.
mind. Yeah.
I did not have one. I was jealous. My cousin did.
Oh,
I
they
was
were
jealous.
fun. They were so cool. But yeah, they're like super innocent compared to this stuff. I mean, bring back Furbies. I don't know. I would not get my child a Wi Fi connected stuffed animal. That's just a bit much. I feel like it's unnecessary. Completely unnecessary.
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, Axel. Slobber.
I just love calling you. I'm glad, Axel, that you have a sense of humor because I just love calling you Slopper. I still can't believe that that's a food. I can't believe people seriously like you sit down, you have to just say that with a straight face, like it's nothing. I'll have the Slopper, please. Oh,
Yeah,
10 days away. Okay. I couldn't remember if you were going now or if you were going. I want to see out if you're going later in the year. I would like to see, and I can't say the word Papalo. I said it wrong last time. Like I yelled at for it. Anyways, you're 10 days away. I want to see, I want to see photos of this. I need the restaurant review level photos. I want to hear how your hamburger soup is. Yeah.
sorry, my dog's sleeping and he's over here doing little noises and twitching in his sleep. He's
Oh, being
chasing
adorable.
something. Oh, it is so funny. He doesn't bark, so hearing him do a little muffled, it's so cute. He's so funny. Anyways, so
So that's what's been going on the past couple weeks. Like I said, I just love it. People are going crazy, and I'm here for it. And I hope more states start releasing all of their crime. I don't say crime footage, their crime when things happen, their crime stats and stuff, because I want to keep hearing about this.
Oh yeah, most definitely. There's been some funny incidents. Honestly, there really has. People are quite brave, I guess, for lack of a way to put it. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it because I can't imagine some of these thought processes of why it seems like a good idea. Like, yeah, yeah. Actually, mom's favorite videos are watching the cops deal with people who think they know they're and they
I
don't.
love
They're usually in the wrong.
I love it when it's not even the person the cops like get arrested. It's like the person who's with them who like has to like defend them and all of a sudden knows everything there is to know. And I just love it because like you have no part of this and you just got yourself arrested. You were a bystander.
I like watching the videos of them wrangling animals, and I keep laughing about it because I know Florida was inviting people from out of state to come down here to work and things, right? And I was laughing about it, and I was like, "Yeah, it's going to be really interesting when they have to take a refresher if they were in law enforcement up north and they come down.
Yeah.
Going to have to take a small refresher, and they're going to have to take a whole new section of class because the cops down here do wrestle pythons and snakes and
Oh,
alligators and yeah, they do deal with those things. I mean, we have
no for
animal
me, dog.
control, but I mean, sometimes you can't wait for animal control.
What's easier, wrestling some dude on bath salts or wrestling an alligator?
Gator, for hands down, for
Yeah.
sure. Wrestling a gator is easier than wrestling a guy on bath salts. Hands down. Do you not remember the story of the naked guy who ate somebody's face after
Yes.
attacking like two other
Yes, like
people?
neighbor. Yes, he was eating his neighbor's face off.
I thought the zombie apocalypse was going to happen because that was around the time when I think the Mayan calendar, one of the times the Mayan calendar ended or something.
Yeah.
One of the calendars ended. I know that it was around somebody's apocalypse. Um, I thought it was hysterical. I was like, "Are we really going to get an apocalypse? Like, is it really going to go
Yeah.
over an
Is it
end?
time?
Wait a minute, are we actually getting zombies? Wait, this could be fun." And let's be honest, how they took the dude down really wasn't that bad. So I feel like the average person standing a pretty good shot if it had been an actual zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Just saying. But yeah, Gator best all through eat your face.
Yeah.
Deadpool, I agree with that one.
Okay. Can you pronounce the name of that city? Ven and Dave said how to pronounce it, which is I thought what I was saying, but apparently I'm not. How do you pronounce where's Axel going?
Pueblo, I think. Pueblo,
Pueblo. That's what I thought
Pueblo,
I was saying. I don't know.
Pueblo. I think it's Pueblo. I think
He's going to the place that has the peppers to make the sloppers.
maybe it's Pueblo.
Right? Because isn't
Pueblo.
that what it is? Is that's where I think that right? Isn't the whole thing is like you have to have the peppers? Is it was it peppers? Because
I.
they're hot.
It looks like a burger in the middle of some soup to
I
me. I
know.
have no idea what it is in there, and I don't know why it makes it what it is.
Can you? I forget. I have to look this up. If you can get them other places in Colorado, I am hoping to go to Colorado in I think 2040. When am I going? 2034, 2038. I forget what year. Hold on. I'll tell you when.
You have plans that far out? I'm impressed. I'm trying to get through the year. There's only a
Um,
few months left.
where what why is Google not helping me out here?
Well, why are you trying to go there?
For the Winter Olympics.
Oh, oh,
2034. It's going to Salt Lake City in 2034. So my goal is to go. My goal is to go to Salt Lake City in 2034. So if I do, and if Salt Lake City serves sloppers, I'm going to have to try it.
hmm.
Just because how could I not?
You let me know how it is, and you let me know how you're supposed to eat it, because I'm still not sure how you eat it. Like, do you dip the
You eat
burger
no, because
in
it's in it.
every bite? Do
You have
you
to just
like?
eat it with a spoon, right? Do you eat it with a spoon, Axel?
I
How
feel
do
like
you? Yeah.
that's a bit weird. I feel like with a spoon.
I mean, you can't use a fork because then you wouldn't have the liquid, unless you don't eat the liquid because it just soaks into your hamburger. I don't know.
That's
We're
what
gonna.
I'm wondering if it is. He's referring. He's okay. Now it's almost like he's comparing biscuits and gravy soup. Biscuits and gravy are not soup, though. See, the biscuits and gravy, the biscuits soak up the gravy.
But they're served separately too. I don't even eat biscuits
Yeah,
and
that's
gravy. But
true.
don't you take a biscuit and then you scoop it in the gravy,
You can. Some
or do they
places
serve it
do.
all together?
Some places serve them together, and some serve them separately. Some serve the gravy in a dish and the biscuits on a plate, and you do it yourself. And then some places bring it out already put together. Just depends. Um,
You need a
which
knife, a
one's just?
fork, and a spoon to eat it.
Hmm,
Okay, so in
I feel like
addition
that's a lot of work.
to photos, we're gonna need an instructional video. That's my request for your trip. Is we need an instructional video, please. See, if you told me an ice cream sundae was frozen soup, I wouldn't argue that point.
Honestly, that kind of makes sense. I'm not even gonna lie. In the way you eat it sometimes. Yeah, no, yeah, it could be a soup.
Like I said, we need photographic and video proof. We want an instructional video. I'm all in on this. I am
Yeah,
all in on this slopper business.
yeah, I wouldn't mind a video. I'm curious now.
Yeah.
Now you've got me wondering because you're now comparing
He's
everything to soup. So
he's gonna put a video on his YouTube channel. It's gonna get like 5 million views. And it's just gonna be how to eat a slopper, and you're just gonna have all the views in the world.
I think baklava is a dessert that you can eat with your hands.
Baklava has no liquid,
You eat with your hands, don't
right?
you?
Am I thinking of the right thing?
Yes. Yeah, you are. You do not. There's no liquid in it.
Yeah, it's a little pastry.
Hmm.
I've never eaten it, but it's just a little
You've
pastry.
never had baklava?
No.
Oh, you're missing
I
out. It's
have
really good.
I have the palate of a toddler.
It's really good though. Even toddlers like it.
You
It's
know,
sweet.
I ate
But it's
something
not
new
too
this
sweet.
week. I ate I ate a rambutan. It's from Honduras.
I have no idea what that is.
Um, can I save this photo? Save image as. Show you what a rambutan is. This thing.
Oh. Oh, those are cute.
So it's in this little spiky thing, and you just kind of squish it with your hands, and it breaks it off.
Yeah.
And then the inside looks like a peeled grape, and it kind of tastes like a peeled grape. But there's a pit in it. I don't like that there's a pit. That was kind of weird. I don't eat fruit with pits, so I wasn't. It was kind of awkward to eat. But I ate it. I didn't die. I actually ate two of them.
I'm glad. They actually are good. I do like those. I've had them. They're just a pain in the ass because of the skin and then the pit in the middle. I don't know the name of them though. There's quite
Yeah.
a few different fruits that I don't know the name of, and I'm just like, oh, it's good. I'll eat it.
So did my job. Got it, and it was like in a box, so it had the name on the box. That's the only reason I knew what it was. I was like, all right, I'll try one. See, Venom Dave is close to Colorado. He's been to Colorado, and he doesn't know what a slopper is. A slopper is not soup. It is hamburger in liquid, but it is not soup. And it
Ketchup
has.
is a condiment, Axel.
Uh,
Ketchup
uh,
is a condiment.
Can I have some travel soup for my French fries, please? Why
No,
would nachos be soup? The cheese isn't liquid.
you're just trying. You were just looking to compare anything and everything to soup now at this point. It's getting a little out of control, sir. I'm gonna need you to calm down, relax.
How
Nachos
could
definitely aren't soup.
you didn't come back with like Tres Leches cake being soup, right? Because that's got liquid in it, right?
True. uh, is Greek yogurt a soup?
The thick soup.
I mean, oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Well, it's after midnight. As much as I could, we could come up
Oh,
with foods all day long to compare to soup. Um.
yeah.
Okay,
Ooh.
so sounds like something a drunk guy would make in the middle of the night. Hey, you said it better, Dave. We all just agreed.
It, probably was a drunk guy who made a lot of different random foods. I feel like were the result of a drunken night out.
Yeah. No, I only have cereal is a soup. I only have a hamburger and I have soup. What am I gonna do? Let me put them together.
Oh gosh, that's too funny. Cereal is a soup. I
So yeah,
agree.
so in like 2 weeks from now, we expect this video to be uploaded. Axel, if
Mm,
you don't want to upload it, just send it. You know how to get a hold of us. Send it. Send us photos.
I want to
We're
say
we're invested in this now.
we must know.
Yeah.
We must know. I know some people in Colorado. I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna tell them. I have a foodie friend out there. She'll go on a mission.
All right. I gotta work. I gotta work a full week this week. Well, not a full week. I'm taking Friday off.
Ooh,
So, but I'm
Thursday.
working. Yeah, Thursday I have off. So I'm working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
All right, fine, fine.
Yeah.
Everybody, have a wonderful week and happy early Thanksgiving. I hope you would have some good food, whether or
Yes.
not it's turkey.
Yes. Hope you all survive Thanksgiving. Hope you have fun. Eat something delicious.
I'm looking forward. I might get an egg roll, honestly. I don't know why I've been obsessed. I'm like, I honestly kind of want Chinese food. Sounds good. But with all of that being said, we're going to go because it's late. I'm Death Dealer.
I'm Pink Pickles.
Have a good night, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving. We'll
Yes.
see
Happy
you next
Thanksgiving,
Sunday.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.